Hello,
Hello.
and welcome back to Basement Movie Room. We're back with a review of a little-known film, and that's not a joke. Nobody knows about this movie called Chillicothe.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars. Return of the Jedi. No, Chillicothe.
Yes.
I'd be shocked if anybody watching this video has seen this movie. This movie was made in 2001, actually. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
That's what the date is, 2001.
Holy cow.
It probably was made in like 99.
Yeah, it probably got
But-
released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Released in 2001. I remember watching it. My buddy Tony had recommended it to me. He had found it in this DVD version, and I purchased this from a Hollywood Video that was closing. But in any case, Chillicothe is kind of a study of early to late 20s males who are kind of struggling through life in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I know, it's called Chillicothe. You'd think Chillicothe, Ohio, or Missouri, or somewhere. But no, they're in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So they're struggling through life in Tulsa, trying to figure out what they want to do, what they want to be, trying to get women to date them. And that's kind of the plot of the movie. There's not a lot. It follows four guys. There's, I don't even remember their names, to be honest. There is
Sounds familiar.
Wade.
This sounds
who-
really familiar.
Yeah, it's very familiar. I think I know what this is about. This is about me and
about-
you.
This is about all of our lives.
Yeah. So there's Wade, Matt, Kevin, and Shane. Wade and Shane are brothers.
Yeah.
And they're actually brothers in real life. Todd Edwards is the director and writer of this film. You may recognize him from Hoodwinked. He did the Hoodwinked movies and really not much else that I know of. But this gem of a movie was Todd Edwards. And I can't recommend it enough. But essentially,
Wow.
it's following the lives of those four guys and their relationships, and they're struggling to survive on their own. Kind of like a failure to launch type deal. They aren't
Yeah.
great at living on their own. Four of them live in an apartment, and then you're also introduced to a couple of other friends who have kind of moved on and have been married, and slowly you realize that some of the guys in this apartment are moving on and being married. But basically, the main character is Wade, played by Todd Edwards. You do get voiceover for other characters in the movie. You get Kevin's voiceover until he meets his wife and gets married. Kind of like how the struggle is going, like in surviving and being able to meet women and move on in that path, which he succeeds on, at least for the duration of the film. And then you also get Matt, who, I'm Jesus tomorrow and
Yes.
I'm catering.
I'm Jesus.
Yeah,
tomorrow
he's
and
an
I'm
actor.
catering.
Yeah, they're all kind of
Next
in the
week.
entertainment
Yeah.
industry.
I'm Jesus next week and I'm catering.
I'm Jesus next weekend. I'm catering. So
My
he's
favorite line of the
playing in a
Yeah.
some kind of Bible story where
Yeah.
he's playing shepherds, and they're also doing multiple things in this production in Tulsa, Oklahoma, apparently. so you're following these four guys, and as it goes along, they kind of drop off. Matt drops off because he kind of leaves the friend group and goes another path because most of those guys are moving on. Wade becomes our main character for about that last half of the movie
Yeah.
because the story's really about him. Ultimately, it does follow Martin. Not Martin. I say he's Martin because he looks like my friend Martin, but his name is Kevin. Follows Kevin for a good portion of the movie until he meets the woman of his dreams and marries. And it follows Shane, Wade's brother, who also is looking for the woman of his dreams, and ultimately he accidentally meets her in the grocery store while shopping, which is funny because there's a whole earlier section where they're in the grocery store and they're calling each other in the grocery store on their ancient cell phones. Like you're talking about like Nokias and Nextels or Motorola flip phones and things like that.
Yeah. Just
So-
watching the old technology in this is great.
Yeah.
yeah.
So during the course of this, Wade's talking about his failed relationships and all these relationships he was in and what he really wanted to do with his life, which is art. And Robin, the one who got away, who actually comes back in the end of the movie, and he realizes that like Robin wasn't the one that got away. She was just another relationship for him that he liked her, you know. And that's kind of the lesson of the movie, and I think it's very good in that regard. I think it's a very good movie in that regard to let you know that, like, in your 20s, you don't know what you really want.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, me and you both got married in our mid-20s.
Yeah.
Obviously. So we found what we wanted in our mid-20s, and we're still married to the same women.
Yeah. They're
at this point.
amazing. They're the
best. They're the best.
ever.
Is she watching? Is she watching?
Oh, this is getting recorded.
It's going to be on YouTube. No. So, I mean, it's kind of like that coming of age thing where, you know, none of us really knew what we were going to do in our late teens. When we went to college, we didn't know what we were going to do.
Yeah.
And then we figured out what we wanted to do possibly, and maybe we're not on the same path. You're working, you know.
Yeah, very relatable.
Yeah, it's relatable. You're working on, you know, from your undergraduate degree, you're working in a job that you've done since you basically graduated.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, I did something, and then I went to law school. I'm an attorney now, in case you didn't know. And I do attorney stuff now, be it fun or not. So, you know, it's kind of a view.
So watch your comments.
Yeah, don't make me. Don't make me. Nobody comments on these videos except like one random dude who stalks us.
Oh, speaking of the stalker.
Stalker.
Yeah, a lot of stalker references in this.
Yeah, there is.
And,
Shane is a stalker.
Oh, God.
Absolutely a stalker.
Yeah.
In this. Kind of like in the male gaze.
It's
male gaze is very well spoken to.
Yeah,
This is late 90s, early 2000s.
That's how it starts off.
Yeah, the start of the movie is
The
fantastic.
montage with
with like,
the male
hey,
gaze.
if you're looking at this girl, there's at least 5 other guys looking at her at the same time. Just look around. Stop looking at the girl. Look around. You're gonna see the same thing. It's very funny, but true.
It comes into play at the end.
Yeah,
a little bit.
It does.
In a morbid
it's pretty
way.
funny. It's pretty funny.
In a very morbid way
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So,
There's the dead guy.
Yeah. Just check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard to find movie. I don't even know if it's on streaming anywhere. I bought a copy at Hollywood Video. It's closing, like I said. It's hard to find. But Todd Edwards put together a great movie here. He really captured the nuances of being in that phase where you just really don't know.
The in-betweeners.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Which is a great show if you've ever seen In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
But you don't know where you want to be. You don't know where you want to do. You don't know if you're ready to get married. You don't know if you've met the right person.
The in-betweenies.
The in-betweenies. Yeah.
For copyright
It's very cool. It's a very good movie. It's really fantastic. You're going to have a hard time finding it probably. I don't know. Maybe it's on like Amazon Prime. But it's worth checking out, in my opinion, because it just, especially if you're in that zone where either you're our age, which is early 40s, or you're maybe even in your early 20s and don't know where you want to be in life. You know, it's worth checking out because
just look at us. You'll be there one day.
Yeah, you'll be here in this fine establishment, basement movie room. But yeah, I mean. It's hard to explain why this will kind of connect with people, but I think it connects with us because we were there at one point.
Yeah,
I think it's connect with younger people because they're going to be there.
We had a group like that.
Yeah, we did.
One time.
We did, and we all kind of broke apart.
Yeah,
at some point, and we're the only two that really talk anymore so much, like significantly.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I mean, we still talk to the other guys, but not as much. So, yeah. But yeah, Chillicothe, terrific movie. No soundtrack to speak of, per se.
Well, I think they threw in some classic songs. Just listen real tight because they changed it up and they did their own little melody with it.
Yeah.
So, because there's 2 songs that I'm pretty sure that I recognized.
Yeah.
That they just kind of did their own.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a super low budget.
Trying to avoid any kind of claims or whatever.
Yeah, this was super
then.
low budget.
Yeah.
Super low budget. And I think it succeeds.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to compare it to these two films, but for me, you know, what I kept thinking of was Clerks and
Yeah.
Chasing Amy all in one movie.
yeah, it's very similar.
So-
Very similar to those two films.
Yeah. Same, I thought the same era, but this is later.
A little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chasing Amy was
But the way it
later.
was shot,
but-
you know, Clerks was early, Chasing Amy was later. You know, this one was kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good mesh.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It works well.
I think a better story though overall.
Maybe.
I think.
Yeah. It
I
has
like-
more story. It's not just focused on
Yeah, not better. I can't say
one
better.
person
More
like
story.
in Chasing Amy
Yeah.
with Amy and Ben Affleck's
Yeah.
character, or with Clerks,
There's
which
several.
is
There's
just
several
Damien.
Amy's.
It's
There's several
just
Clerks.
Randall
Yeah.
and Damien.
Yeah.
Damien? Was that his name? Damien? Nah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But in any case, it's a great movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't. It's well underwatched. Todd Edwards did a great thing with like his first film. I think his
Yeah.
first film. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'll go first on rating. This is a solid 4 for me. I mean,
wow.
absolutely a 4.
Yeah.
It's not the perfect movie. It's not a great movie, but it's super entertaining, and I connect with it pretty heavily. It just, as a cis, as they like to say, white male these days, I connect with this movie, and it's really terrific.
Yeah. 100% on board at a 4.
Yeah,
I can't go
it's
lower.
where it's at.
I can't go lower. I can't go higher because it's a good 4. It's
Yeah.
solid, man. Check it
It's a
out.
solid film. For
Check
sure.
it out, please.
Yeah.
It's fun. If you like Clerks, if you like that type of early 90s,
Yeah,
late
it's got like the
or early
documentary
2000s,
feel to
late
it.
90s,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. So,
All right. Thanks for watching Basement Movie Room. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
And with hockey season drawing to a close, we would have to find other means to survive.
Here, take the Joshua tree.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, $4 if in good condition, freak. You can buy it back.
The Joshua tree?
It's like selling the family Bible.
No, but see, I'll buy it back. That's the point. I only sell CDs that I know I'll buy back.
Pocket full of kryptonite. Here's a CD I can live without.
Yeah, the soundtrack to the air up there.
No, but see, I'll never buy those back. And at some point, I'll have this itching to listen to either one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not enough to buy them back. See, this way I got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, but you're still selling the Joshua tree?
Look, the Beastie Boys, check your head.
No! That's the stronghold, man. It's like selling your own mother.